We're going to move into second string. The reason why I don't use Chrome is because it is a resource hog, but it looks like Google is deciding to move forward with making Chrome less power hungry. Google's rolling out two new modes for Chrome that are designed to make the browser less of a drain on your system's battery and memory. It says that with the memory saver mode, Chrome will reduce its memory usage by up to 30% on desktop. The mode frees up memory from open tabs that you aren't using. Google says this will help to give you a smoother experience on active tabs. Chrome will reload inactive tabs when you switch back to them. So this really doesn't affect me because I can't function with a bunch of tabs in the first place. So when I am using Chrome, like right now, I'm using Chrome to actually do this show. I've got 4 tabs, and then that's about it. Anything else, I'll get distracted, I'll lose my place, and then I will shut down. So even though I don't use Chrome because I prefer Safari because it works with the ecosystem a lot better, even when I am using Chrome, I've only got maybe 4 or 5 tabs open. But there are some people out there that have 10, 15, 20 tabs open, and they don't close them because they're scared they're going to lose work, whatever the case may be. So those are the people, in my opinion, I think Google with this battery saver mode, once it's rolled out, will affect. It'll affect those people who have 50 million YouTube tabs open, a bunch of social media stuff. They're using documents, collaborating on things in the web, got a Zoom and a Teams meeting all running at the same time. This is probably what will be advantageous for them.
Yeah. I use Chrome, but I can use Chrome more professionally.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my own personal devices, I kind of toggle between both Safari and Chrome. And on both of them, if you look at my iPhone now, I have a ton of tabs open. And it's just because instead of closing some when I want to look up something, I just open a new one just because
Right,
it's
right,
easier. But when I'm working, if I have like multiple windows and multiple tabs open, sometimes it just gets overwhelming. I just close them. And I'm like, if I need whatever it was there, I'll find it again because
right.
it's too much. It's too much. I just close it. Free me from this uh, cluster of chaos. So
Right.
yeah, but it does take a lot to run Chrome.
Yeah, I mean, them things. I mean, there's been times to where there's been older computers where as soon as I fire up Chrome, my fan kicks up
It's like,
because it
nope.
just it just uses a lot. And there are some things, that still use Chrome. Like for instance, we use this live streaming app for our podcast, and you can't even open it in Safari. It's got to run on Chrome. So I'm assuming there are some benefits to website developers, web app developers that make Chrome advantageous. But there's a drawback, which is it
Yeah.
sucks the battery life to where, if you've got a computer that's kind of old, it doesn't have a lot of RAM, doesn't have a lot of storage, you making life decisions on the tabs that you open and the things that you do. So maybe this new feature won't make it as bad when you're actually deciding to do some real multitasking in Chrome.
Right.
All right, so the next story I got up, it looks like Disney, nobody's surprised here. Disney Plus launches its ad supported tier to compete with Netflix, as I'm assuming today. So if you're listening to this on Friday, you should be able to log out and log into Disney Plus. And if you choose to go with its Disney Plus basic option at $7.99 a month, the plan right now is only available for US and become available in other countries sometime next year. It looks like, again, like you mentioned, to make it a little bit cheaper because all of the streaming services have gone up in price in the past couple months. It looks like to overcompensate for that. If you want to pay for a cheaper version, you will have to see ads. So what do you think about this? Do you think people will, because we've complained about all the prices going up. We've complained about streaming fatigue. And I guess this is Disney's answer. So I guess my question to you is this enough? Is this watching ads on Disney Plus? Will that Is that justification for somebody to pay cheaper, or will they stay with the premium plan with no ads? It starts at $11. So you're looking at a difference in $3. Is $3 enough to save some money in order to watch ads, or are people done with ads just as much as they done with streaming?
I think they're just done just as much with ads because nobody wants to see it. I think this may be the most beneficial for people who are getting new subscriptions. I don't see a lot of people that currently have Disney Plus downgrading to the cheaper version. I think this is going to probably benefit more new people coming in that don't want to have to, pay any up fees. But let's be honest, watching ads on anything, it just kind of ruins the vibe. It's like, I'm trying to watch this movie, I'm trying to watch this show, and now here come these ads with nothing to do with what I'm trying to watch in the way, stopping me from getting to my enjoyment. So I think people are probably more over ads than they are over the streaming fees going up.
Right. But I will say the difference of watching ads or not is not the only thing that's the difference between paying $8 a month and $11 a month. So this is just something to be aware of. Other features not included in Disney Plus Basic at launch are Group Watch, Share Play, and Dolby Atmos. So Group Watch enables you to send a link and you all can watch it at the same time if you're in different locations, different households. Share Play will let you I think SharePlay is where you can share it to different devices. So, like if you're on your phone, you can share it to your computer screen or your TV screen. And then Dolby Atmos is like the high
The
definition audio
audio.
version. Right, right, right. So you won't get those as well. So probably don't really care about any of those. Most people, are just personal watchers, and if they're watching as a group, they're normally doing a watch party. So I
Mhm.
don't see the group watch or the share play being a feature. Dolby Atmos, and most people use the sound bars that are
Yeah.
on the bottom that you can buy, and those, in order to do true surround sound out Atmos, you got to have speakers in front, speakers in the side, speakers in the back, the subwoofer,
Speakers
all
all
these
around.
things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People ain't doing all that, so I don't
No.
know. I don't know if those would be features that be like, oh, well, yeah, let me pay the extra $3. But maybe the ads, like you mentioned, that will probably be that's the standout feature as to whether or not I'm gonna pay $8 a month or $11 a month.
Right.